MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the 66ers and the White Sox. As October looms, the pennant race intensifies. It's a pivotal matchup between two division rivals. Next. Troy Jamison will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Junior Gonzalez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Standing in, McGee. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Diamond is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Tyler Blackwell.
In now, Tyler Blackwell, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Line drive to left. And it gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that.
Yeah, if he's going to lead pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Settling in now, Monty Smith. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League, entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And a ball, 1-0. Blackwell stands at first with 1 out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
At the plate now, King. A ball and no strikes. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Daniel Baca gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Wilburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Adam Wilburn.
Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Baca has compiled more than 180 innings of work, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in the switch hitter, Timmy Fitzgerald, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's one away.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 13.
Digging in, number 13. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
1 out and a runner on second base. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Once again, a 3-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, Raleigh Toth, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Bullet back up the middle. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in 2nd place in the National League in that department. At the plate, Jesse Irvin. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Neptune is on top here, 1-0. Into the box now, Jesse Nelson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count. 2-2 count.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Dallas Phillips comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 strikes.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Batting 7. The catcher, J.P.
Now at the plate, J.P. Humphries, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 8. The left fielder, Morrison.
Now at the plate, Max Morrison. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Diamond. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in, Junior Gonzalez, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. From set, here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Runners on the move for second, down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. McGee over to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting it, the catcher, Sergio Robles.
Now batting, Sergio Robles. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
To the plate now, Troy Jamison, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2, here it is. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Daniel Baca. 9-1-2 due up.
Daniel Baca.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Rounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, we'll show you where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see them trailing the front runners by 3 games entering play today. Digging in for his second at-bat, McGee. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's it. Outside, that's the ball.
Tyler Blackwell will be next. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. Their second of the ballgame so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Blackwell. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. A pitch out, the throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Blackwell has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Riding in once again, Monty Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit on the ground is short. And that's through, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strike out there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
King is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now a long throw home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nelson.
Stepping in now, Jesse Nelson. He grounds it sharply to third. The tag gets 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Uranus is on top 2-1. Stepping in, Adam Wilburn. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Wilburn.
Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Timmy Fitzgerald. Will swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Nelson is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 13.
Stepping in, number 13. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Swinging away, and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, right fielder, Raleigh Todd.
Ready for another chance? Raleigh Todd. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in now, Dallas Phillips. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The third baseman, Dallas Phillips.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey. I got a ball, 1 strike.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but it's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Into the box now, J.P. Humphries. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Humphries is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in, Max Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
On the ground. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. At the plate now, Daniel Baca, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, McGee. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. They're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Tyler Blackwell. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Gonzalez is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Leading off the inning, Jesse Irvin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jesse Irvin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 33, Lorenzo Diamond.
So striding forward now, Lorenzo Diamond. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two and 0 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The back, the first baseman, Junior Gonzalez.
At the plate, Junior Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And he takes ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Monty Smith. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
On its way is pitch number 75. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So here's the cleanup hitter, King. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Neptune.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Seth Thompson enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Jesse Nelson will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. First pitch on its way. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Dallas Phillips. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Sergio Robles. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now back, the pitcher, Seth Thompson.
Stuart Treats will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s with 19 homers and 48 driven in. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And that misses. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Now here's the pitch. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, the shortstop, Adam Wilburn.
Standing in now, Adam Wilburn, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. In there, a base hit. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
To the plate now, Timmy Fitzgerald, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Fitzgerald carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 0-1. Grounded. And, oh, this is off the second base bag. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, number 13, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. side 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box now, Raleigh Hoff, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Eddie Munkauskas is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Jesse Irvin will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set. Here it comes.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. 1 there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Neptune is out in front, 3-2. Wayne Jefferson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, J.P. Humphries.
The catcher, J.P. Humphries.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. So now to the plate, Max Morrison, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ben Kohler will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 46 driven in. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Diamond is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batter, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. McGee, he got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Adam Hendricks enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Adam Hendricks.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Diamond, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Lorenzo Diamond.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Lifted the other way to left center. Morrison arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first
Now
down.
back, first baseman, Junior Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Junior Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Now the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And they watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Now the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Sergio Robles.
So stepping in, Sergio Robles. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. Two balls, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dana Clark will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin McCoy will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Tyler Blackwell.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. The pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Monty Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In now, King, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Jesse Nelson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin McCoy.
Austin McCoy.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Adam Wilburn.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Wilburn. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackwell in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Timmy Fitzgerald.
Digging in to try it again, Timmy Fitzgerald. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2-2 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Lamar Coates has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Dallas Phillips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting, the catcher,
At the plate now, J.P. Humphries. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Max Morrison, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Diamond will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 52, Adam Hendricks.
Willie Cole will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Big hitting, Willie Cole.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. He'll come in here at 259, 6 home runs and 30 RBIs. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Irvin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Bottom of the 8th coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Dante Tracy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tracy.
Ready once again, number 13. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 13.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Now here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Count still at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box now, Raleigh Toth, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1 on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
The left fielder, number 3, Jesse Irvin.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Irvin. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line and right, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
So now to the plate, Lorenzo Diamond. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up. Inside, he misses ball 4. And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now to the plate, Junior Gonzalez. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One and two.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We've played 8 full. Neptune leads this one 4-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brandon Perkins comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 51, Brandon Perkins.
Digging in, McGee. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0, and it's fouled away. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. He's right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Tyler Blackwell. First offering on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Monty Smith, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Stepping in now, King, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Quick check on that time run at first. Just keeping him close. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's got it. And the White Sox keeping their playoff hopes alive as this one comes to an end.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Neptune win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Lamar Coates gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Landon Perkins wraps it up for the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.